Hey guys, Lakshmi Naidu here. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a high protein vegan Singapore noodles. Well, my version of Singapore noodles, I use no oil and it's really simple to make. I just used vegetables I had lying around the house, some tofu, some rice noodles, and it turns out really nice and so tasty. Now it's really simple to make, really quick to make. You can use whatever you want, you can use whatever vegetables you have lying around. This obviously isn't the most authentic Singapore noodles, but it tastes pretty close to Singapore noodles that I've had in the past, and it's healthy and it's oil free and high protein. What better meal could you ask for? Me, I struggle a lot getting vegetables in my diet, and that's something I need to improve on a lot more. I need to really focus on eating a lot more vegetables. Simple meals like this really ups my veggie intake for the day, and honestly, if it tastes this good, I could eat a lot more veggies. So I'm going to show you guys how I made this. So for this recipe, I have 150 grams of firm tofu. I have 1 capsicum chopped up. I have 1 serving of rice noodles. Around 1 cup of mung beans, just for some extra protein. Around 1 cup of chopped carrots. And 1 large onion chopped up. The spices are 1 tablespoon of curry powder, 1.5 teaspoon of black salt, 3/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and 1.5 teaspoon of garlic powder. And then sriracha sauce to top it up. And I am using salt reduced soy sauce, but you can use whatever soy sauce you want, or even tamari sauce. If you've never used black salt before, do not miss out on this ingredient. Do not skip this ingredient. I highly recommend you guys get some black salt. It just gives such an amazing flavor to the tofu. It tastes so eggy, and I've never used it until recently. I got my black salt from a local Indian grocery store, but I'm sure you can find it in your local Indian grocery store or Asian store, or even your supermarkets. So we're going to put a pot on medium heat and put some water on it, because of course we're not going to use any oil in this recipe. If you're wondering why I don't use any oil in my cooking, I used to be the person that used to spray my non-stick pan with some light olive oil spray, or some light coconut spray. And then I was inspired by Cement Nutrition and also Hench Herbivore to stop using oil. And I just tried not using any oil and just using some water instead. And honestly, I felt so much better. I had so much more calories left over to eat more food. I realized that oil is pretty much pointless. And not to mention, I've saved so much money not buying any oil. I have so many other sources I get my fats from, so I don't have to worry about that. And ever since I stopped using oil in my cooking, I felt so much better. I felt so much healthier. So I highly recommend you guys try not using any oil in this dish or in cooking in general. So straight away put some onions in there, because I didn't have to wait for any oil to eat up. And then straight after I put the capsicum in, and then the carrots in. And then I stirred this around on high heat for around 2 to 3 minutes. And then I added in some water to stop it from sticking to the pan. If it gets too sticky to the pan, make sure you're using a non-stick. Just add some water in, it'll be fine. After about 2 minutes, I added in the firm tofu. Make sure you stir it around so it doesn't stick to the pan. And then I added in the spices and I stirred it around for 2 minutes so the tofu and the vegetables can cook with the spices properly. And then I added in the mung beans after about 2 minutes of frying the tofu. After that, I added in the rice noodles. And this is where you add in the salt, but I forgot to record that part. So you add in salt to taste. And then add in 1 tablespoon of soy sauce and stir it around. This is the fun part, making sure the noodles is really mixed in with the vegetables. And then you're done, and you just serve it on a plate and then add in whatever hot sauce you want to add. And that's it. Really nice and simple noodle recipe. So that's it guys, that was really simple to make as you can see, and this is the final product. It smells amazing, it tastes amazing, and if I could make this over again, I would probably add, the only change that I would make is add in more vegetables. I would add in more mushrooms, I would add in some bok choy, which is one of my favorite vegetables. This is so simple to make, I highly recommend you guys make this. It has 22 grams of protein from the tofu, and it's such an easy way of getting more vegetables in, getting some protein in, and you don't even feel like you're eating tofu. It just feels so eggy because of the black salt. So do not skimp out on the black salt. Get some black salt, add it in your cooking, and it's going to taste amazing. If you want, you can replace the rice noodles with some rice and it becomes fried rice. I'm not the biggest fan of spicy food, but if you want more spice, you can obviously add in more red chili powder when you're cooking, and add in some more chili and garlic sauce or hot sauce as it's cooking. I'm not the biggest fan, so I didn't do that. I just added in a little bit of sriracha sauce on top, but this is perfect for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please try this recipe out and let me know how it goes in the comments down below. And if you guys have any recommendations to this recipe, comment down below and I'd be more than happy to try it out, because this is my version. I'd be keen to improve it, add in some more stuff, change it up a bit. If you haven't liked this, please like this video and please subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps my channel out. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.